Alright guys, so in the last video we went over kind of generally the whole Arabic alphabet, introduction to the series and stuff like that. In this video I want to take the first half of the Arabic alphabet and basically go letter by letter, going into how to write its isolated form, exactly how to pronounce it, common errors, things like that. And I really want to take a much more detailed look at each letter in the first half of the alphabet. These letters are very important as this is basically the foundation, the alphabet in general, just the foundation. And so understanding really how to pronounce them in the most basic form is really important, especially when we start adding, short vowels and long vowels and stuff like that into the future. Alright guys, so we're going to be covering the letters from Alif to Dod. So there are some difficult letters in here, like light letters versus heavy letters, and some stuff that can be kind of difficult. So we're gonna go over all the articulation points and things like that, so make sure you're paying a lot of attention and following along and practicing this out loud with me. Alright guys, so we're now gonna go from each letter from Alif to Dod in detail, going over how to write it, going over its unique articulation points, anything unique about the letter, and of course how to pronounce it. So the first letter is Alif. As you can see here, it's pretty basic in terms of its writing. The sound it makes is ah, ah. Very simply just ah. Just like a letter A in English, just ah, that's it, nothing too special about it. Next we have ba, which is written like this, with this curved shape which you see a lot with a one dot underneath. Again, just like B in English, you see two lips together, nothing too special, ba, ba. Next we have ta, so this is like the same curved shape with two dots above this time. Ta, ta, just like a T in English, ta. Then you got tha, tha. So this is another curved shape with three dots above, and it's made with putting your tongue between your teeth, okay? Just like that, right? Just like a TH sound basically in English, okay? Tha, tha. Right? Some South Asians like to say sa, because in Urdu it's sa, but in Arabic that would make no sense. You would say words that are gonna sound like other words or not even be a word. It's gonna be weird. So it needs to be tha. Next we have Jim, Jim. Okay, so this letter is like this other type of curved looking shape with a dot basically in the middle, right? And this is just like a J in English, just ja, ja, okay, Jim, right? Next we have the letter ha, ha. This one is a little harder to pronounce, right? You can see it's the same shape with no dots this time. Ha. So this is pronounced just with your throat, right? So you're not actually making much of a vibration, you're just kind of exhaling air. Ha, 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 ha. Just like Habibi, Habibi, Hayat, Haywanat, like that, right? Ha, ha. Okay, Habibi, right? So that's how you pronounce the ha. Next we got Kha, Kha. So you can see it's the same shape with a dot on top this time. And in English, usually this is written as a KH. Okay, so it's kind of this like you're clearing out phlegm kinda. Kha, kha. Alright guys, it's a little bit difficult to make, but just try to make it from right here, and you're kind of, it's like you're clearing your throat. Kha. Next we have dal, which is like a D in English, pretty simple, right? You can see, this different type of shape this time, and just da, da. Then we got dal, right? So this is the same shape with one dot on top, and this is like the or that in English. It's like you put your tongue between your teeth and you make a buzzing sound like z, z, zal, za, za. Next here we got the letter ra, ra. So this one is basically like this curved shape going down, right? A lot of times it's just written like just as a line going down, kind of diagonal. Ra. So here your tongue should flip one or two times, right? Not like Spanish where they go like tortilla and all this different stuff, right? Just once or twice, not like that. Just ra, ra. If you can't do it with your tongue, if you can't roll your R, that's totally fine. You can just say ra as well. That's fine as well. And yeah, just like an R in English, basically pretty similar except with a little bit of rolling in there as well. Then we have zay. So this is the same shape with a dot on top. Zay. This is like a Z in English. Za. Pretty simple. Next here we got seen. So this is a different shape, kind of like two little like humps kind of, right? Seen, seen. This is like a S in English. Sa, sa. Next we got sheen. So same shape with three dots on top. And this is like a SH in English, right? So you see like shell, that's a shine, right? Just like sheen, sha, sha. Next we got sword, sword, right? So this is kind of a similar shape, but it's actually more connected and looks a little different. And this one is basically a heavier version of the sin, right? So sin is coming more from your mouth, while sword is coming more from your throat. So sin is like sa, whereas sword is like sober, right, like that. So alright guys, more heavy. Next we got dod. So this is a heavier version of the dal, and again similar shape, one dot on top. And this is basically the same thing as sword, except with a D sound instead. So dal is da, and dod is do. Okay guys, so you guys can see, you know, there are some tricky things in here, but generally just pronounce them with me, you know, go over them, write them out, things like that, and you got a hang of it in no time. Okay guys, I'm now going to go through some common pronunciation errors with, you know, some of the letters and go over how to fix them. I think Aleph, Ba, and Ta are pretty basic, right? Just A, B, and T, basically, right? There's nothing too big of an issue. If you do have any issue, just let me know in the comments. But I don't really see any huge pronunciation errors with those three. Next, we have Tha. So if you're South Asian, if you speak Urdu, maybe Farsi, I'm not sure about Farsi, but I know Urdu, you might try to say Sa, because in Urdu it's Sa, but it should be th. Put your tongue between your two teeth. It's kind of like you might like spit out a little bit. It's okay because we're just exaggerating it. And make this type of sound, okay? Tha, not tha. Make sure you're getting that down, guys. Then Jim, pretty simple, so J. Then we have ha. So this one, people might be saying ha, like a H in English, but it's not an H in English. It's not like how. It's not like that, ha. It's not like that. It's ha. It's just through exhaling. Now, it might sound weird when I'm just saying it like this, but if I put it into a word like habibi, hayat, hazan, right, stuff like that, wahan, right, so these types of words, you can see how it actually comes out of my mouth, right, so it's basically just an exhale. There's no actual vibration. Next is kha. So this is like, again, like I said before, like clearing out phlegm. It's kind of coming from here. It's kha. So don't go like ka or something weird like that, okay? That might be how you see it actually spelled out in English, but you want that kind of type of sound, okay? Kha. Next we have dal, pretty simple, it's da. Then we have dal. This is like that, this, okay? Dal. Okay, make sure you're getting that down, guys. Okay, not z. Right? I don't know if people know how to do this, but don't say zal. It's dal. Dhalik al-kitabu la rayba fih. Okay, stuff like that. Next we have ra. This one, just flip your tongue a couple of times. I think the main issue with this is people might try to go too extreme. The r, just ra. Okay, you know, ara'aytum. It's a little bit difficult to do, so you can also say, you know, ara'aytum, or ara'aytum, right? So, you know, even if you can't do the rolling, that's fine, but if you can do it, just don't go like like, no, just ara'aytum, right? Just ra. Next we have zay. So this is again pretty simple, it's a z, so I won't go too much into it. Then we have seen, pretty simple. Then we got sheen. So this is a sh sound, okay? It's like a tongue twister, so it's sha. I think that one's also pretty basic. Then we got sword and dod. So these can be kind of difficult. So with these, you want to have a more heavier feel to it. You kind of want to make it more from your throat, right? So if you say sa, that's mainly from your mouth, but sword, that's coming from the inside of your throat. So sword, dod, sword, saif, right? You want it needs to be from more, you know, your throat type of area, okay guys? So just say that after me, fix your errors, and you guys will easily be able to pronounce these perfectly. Alright guys, I'm now going to go through a couple of words for you guys to practice with. The first word is one that's common in the Quran, you guys might know, it's ard. Right now my rolling of the R's is not going that well because it kind of depends on how hydrated my throat is, but I'm gonna try and do it. Ard. If you can't do that, just say ard. As-samawati wal ard. Right? Next we have badr. And if you can't say that, just say badr. Right? It's just like the battle of Badr, or like also Badr, as in full moon, I believe it also means, or that might be Badr. Then we have Jad. Judd. Judd. This one here means grandfather, so it's a good way to know generally. So try out these 3 words, guys. I think they bring in kind of some difficult concepts of the, law and stuff like that, and see what you can do with them. Alright guys, now I'm going to go over some ways you guys can improve your pronunciation. Firstly, practice. Practice a lot, guys. Just keep on saying it over and over. It's basically how you get better. Listen to other people saying it and then, go ahead and imitate them. If you search up CSUSM, I think it's CSUSM Arabic Pronunciation Guide, you'll find a pretty good guide on how to pronounce Arabic letters. It's like a 4-page PDF. Also, if you go on YouTube and just search up like Nurani Qaida, you're gonna find a lot of good stuff because that's like the original textbook, you can say, that's been used for teaching Arabic and reading Arabic and things like that. Not Arabic in terms of the language, but just pronunciation and reading. It's been used for like decades upon decades. It's like a tried and true method. So if you're having problems, you can always go with that, traditional approach that still works, amazingly and, works like a charm. Alright guys, so to go ahead and give you a preview of the next episode, we're going to go through letters ta to ya, again, detailed, going over articulation, different, points, characteristics of each letter, going through common mistakes, tips, tricks, all of that. So stay tuned for that. Alright guys, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know how this went in the comments if you need any help or anything like that. Please subscribe and turn on your notifications, guys, just for me and just so you guys can get all those future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.